Rohana. Preserver. Rohana.
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. He is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
And I really like story elements like this, where you get to chat with the evil bad guy for a little bit to enhance his personality. Mm, 10 points off. But also, I would wish that in this campaign they would actually chat more back and forth about ideals. That would have been way nicer.
Despite their limited understanding of the Keystone, it is fascinating that the Terrans managed to wield it as a weapon. I am hesitant to conclude that this was its primary function, or even an intended one.
Oh, here's the point I just I thought of. The and the main problem is with her keeping her nerve cords is that she's trained to represent every war leader the Protoss had in previous generations. So keeping her in the Kala will point directions toward them and their war knowledge. But on the other side, Amon already controls a lot of high-ranking officers that would probably already be pointing into that direction. But it's a big trade-off, you know, looking into the other, while the other can look into you.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you, I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
I could see the truth of Amon while he spoke through me. He claims his cause is noble, but only darkness and rage fester within. Robotic assault units can now be added to our army hierarchy.
I return to
So,
serve.
here is the weird thing. Like in the prologue, I personally am lazy. I do not like to micromanage a lot, you know, a click go kind of guy. But this ability is quite powerful. Also, I really should pick it because immortals are never frontlining for me. So enhancing their shield is actually not that beneficial. But on the other hand, what is the kind of enemy I would annihilate with this cannon? I'm gonna go for the shield barrier just because I'm lazy, not because it's the better ability. And then maybe if we face an enemy where we could use the pulse cannon, then maybe that will be a good adjustment. But right now I only see the hybrid. I already have my Dark Templars and the range ability for the massive damage burst. I need to deal with them. I need so many threats that it becomes worth it. The extra effort I need to put in, you know? And then there's also, let's not forget about my giant,
Artanis.
my giant death laser here, you know? So there needs to be really this one sweet spot where the death laser would be wasted damage, and the combined damage from Immortals and Dark Templars would not be enough.
Amon's reach extends further than I ever imagined.
This war has only begun. It is one that will test our every limit.
Zeratul believed that the Xel'Naga lived, and that they would aid us.
I have heard his prophecies as well. It is said that the Xel'Naga come from a world that exists where none should. From there, all life in our universe takes its root. Our forebears searched for it, but nothing beyond legend was ever found.
And you? Do you believe as Zeratul did?
Zeratul killed my mother, Artanis. I will always hate him for this. I will always hold him in the highest contempt.
Raja Gal was corrupted by the Queen of Blades, Matriarch.
Yes, I know that now. Reason has no bearing on emotion. Our kind embraces this more than yours.
Zeratul grieved for her as well. His sense of guilt drove him to uncover the ancient prophecies, to find hope for our people.
You will forgive me if I do not place my faith in the words of an exile.
Also, like she said, the deeds he has done outweighed her hatred for him, so she doesn't act on her emotions to kill him because he was useful, but she will not stop hating him for that reason. Yeah, because in the end, even though she was corrupted, it was her mother, so it's understandable, as long as, you know, her emotions don't get the better of her.
Hey there, your royalness. Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, It is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy? Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch,